When you have major depression, self-care is usually pretty basic. You're mostly just surviving. Self-care should still be part of your life, though. If you abandon it entirely, as many of us are inclined to do when we're in a major depressive episode, your depression will probably be worse. Even minimal self-care will help to bolster your mood. Arguably, the most important aspect of self-care when you're in a major depression is treatment. If you haven't been formally diagnosed with depression, that's your first step. If you have major depression, chances are good that a psychiatrist will recommend medication, but that doesn't mean that you have to take medication. However, if you're having a lot of trouble functioning, you do want to seriously consider it. If you're having trouble with your memory, make sure you don't miss any of your doctor's appointments by keeping a reminder of some sort on your phone or a post-it note on your front door, whatever helps you to remember. If you're taking medication, make sure you have some kind of system to remember to take it regularly. Along with treatment, basic hygiene is important. I know that on some days, just getting out of bed is a challenge, and things like showering, brushing your teeth, and doing laundry so that you have clean clothes to wear can seem almost impossible. But keeping up with these things will make you feel more like a normal human being. So those are the absolute basics of self-care when you have major depression. Here are some additional self-care suggestions to consider. If you live alone, even though you really don't want to leave your home or even your bedroom, try to make yourself get out of the house as much as possible on days when you normally wouldn't. On the weekend, for instance. You should be around other people, even if that's one of the last things that you think you want, and even though you're not up to actually engaging in conversation. Just being around other people will help keep you connected instead of isolated. And this is something that you want to do even if you don't live alone. Some ideas for venues are coffee houses, bookstores, a library, or a museum, places that are low stress and are easy just to hang out in without actually talking to someone. An art museum is perfect, since viewing the artwork will stimulate your brain and possibly your emotions, but isn't too taxing on your brain, which is currently not in its best condition for learning. You're obviously not up to vigorous exercise, but your body and brain do need de-stressing. Stress exacerbates depression. If you can afford it, consider getting a professional massage. If you're not comfortable with a full body massage or can't afford it, consider getting a hand or foot massage. If that's still too expensive, consider doing a hand or foot massage on yourself. I've put links to more information in the description. You might also want to recreate some of the elements of a spa at home. Treat yourself to an aromatherapy bath. The book Water Magic: Healing Bath Recipes for the Body, Spirit, and Soul has recipes for baths, and I've also linked in the description to a page on the Wing of Madness website with some recipes from the book The Scented Bath. I've also put links in the description to pages with more information on creating your own spa experience at home. Another de-stressing option is meditation. You probably don't want to try mindfulness meditation at this point, so another option is sound meditation or sound healing. It takes much less concentration than mindfulness meditation, but is equally refreshing. Links to more information about sound meditation are in the description. When you're living with major depression, you have a limited amount of energy. I think you'll probably find that self-care is one of the best uses of it, and that it will improve your mental health both in the short run and in the long run. Take care, and thanks for watching.